Okay, I want to say welcome to this video. This video was recorded on multiple days, but it's just a bit of fun, this edit. You can see that I'm walking along the path here in the park. It was a really hot day and it's actually been much hotter recently, so I haven't been down for walks that much recently, as much around the park. But it's a nice park. You can see it was a hot day and it was that sort of time really. It was a lunchtime I think, and there were not many people around. Excuse me for yawning. I've been pretty busy lately and pretty tired, and you're going to see that I glitch into the back rooms in a moment. And if you know what the back rooms are and the liminal spaces, then you'll know what this is about. Yeah, just some clips I just took when I had the moments, and hope you enjoy this nonsense video. Just put this together. Check out the kung fu at the start, y'all. Once again. Yeah, motherfucker. Okay, how are you doing, guys? It's another video straight from the back rooms. I mean, it really is. Look, it looks like the back rooms, big time. Look, big time. Strange location. A weird Christmas tree in the background. Empty classroom. Table upside down on top of another one. Weird colours in the room. There's weird, funky silence. You've got the sound of the computer down here too. This hum of a computer. You know, I'm stuck in this weird limbo situation where I don't want to be in a place. I'm in this place and this time. It doesn't really exist. It's a made-up thing. You know, like a lot of what we make in our societies, people's societies, man-made. It all is. We're building and nothing means much apart from moments of delusion. Anyway, forget that. But yeah, the lights up here, the classic lights and the panels on the ceiling. It's just perfect. Weird sort of liminal. You know the crazy thing is how you can find such liminalness wherever you go. I mean, look at this. We've got an old phone here, an old phone as well. An old phone here as well. Not even being used. And all this weird, stuff going on here. So, yeah, backwards. Okay, guys, welcome to another video here. We're in the back rooms. It does look like it, doesn't it? With those lights up there and this liminalness about this room. Look at the empty chairs of this classroom. Weird clock on the wall that don't work. An old Christmas tree with no decorations on it. The hum of this computer sound here. I'm just in this room that I don't want to be in. Not much purpose per se. Typing crap on the computer. Bare kind of wall over there. Weird colours. Weird smiling faces and stuff on the thing. It's all just liminal. Table upside down on top of another one. Just feels very liminal, this room. Very backroom style. Sorry about the focus there. Panels on the ceilings. It really, really is that kind of thing. I'm just going to put this here and just talk to you guys for a moment. Okay, so that clock on the wall doesn't even work. There's no battery on there. Okay, that in there. Put that one over in the back on my right hand side or that side. Yeah, so all's good, All's good. Outside of dark evil, you have to be in the realms of real life. You have to understand what fucking planet you're on. Otherwise it can be confusing. I'm on this computer here, I'm typing shit up, so y'all better keep it real. Okay, what's up guys? How you doing? Hi. You may notice something in this video. I'm in the back rooms again. And for real. And there are entities downstairs. You can hear their voices. Sometimes you hear their voices. But I'm in this strange looking room, as you can see, very strange. There's nobody around. And see it's the back rooms by the lights, and strange it is in here. You've got that weird clock on the wall that doesn't work. Time seems to have stopped. You've got a Christmas tree over there with hardly any decorations on in the middle of summer. There's like a hum of the computer down here too, the sound. That's all you're getting, the sound of the computer. An old dusty phone that's not being used over there. And yeah, there's this strange happy face BS everywhere, and yeah, completely strange, completely weird, strange. But anyway, in this video I'm going to talk to you guys while I'm here. Get this focusing a bit better. There we are, kind of focus wise. I can see me better now. I'm just going to talk to you quietly and stealthily and be really quiet while I'm talking. I've got some files I need to sort out here on this computer system that they've got here set up. And the craziest thing about this is it's like a strange type of limbo-ish situation. And there are life-robbing entities around. Oh, another thing I'll mention is there's a camera up there. You can see it on that wall behind me up there. Can you see that camera right up there? So we're not really private. This is the elevator in here. You can see there's weird hand signs on there, like saying don't whatever. The elevator, there's cameras in it watching too. Yeah. Darkness outside. Right guys, how you doing? Just doing a quick one today. It's a really quick video on the go today. It's a really burning hot sunny day. We'll walk around the block for a minute. Oh shit, it's all blocked off. I'll walk around the block, it's all blocked off. I was going to go this way, but they've all blocked it off. It's all, you're working on it, look. You see that? You're working on that there, the path. Anyway, sorry about the camera angle, the camera focus and angle. What I'm going to do is it's actually time, for lunch. It really is. And lately I've not been feeling too hungry, to be honest with you. I'm not even that hungry, to be honest with you. I'm going to hold this phone as we walk along here. It's been so hot, and I think what it is mainly has been so busy, and then so hot. So when you're busy doing stuff that's not important, I'll say, when you're doing things that are not natural, not important, not beneficial, and not, good for you in any way, those things, how can you say you're busy? You're lazy. You're wasting your time. Time is bit by bit parts of your life. Wasting your life. Now I'm just going to walk around the block and go around here. Basically, just wasting your life. So What do I mean by that when I say things which are unnatural, things which are not beneficial? I say unnatural, truly. When I say things which are not beneficial, when I say things which are not useful, not helpful, they're not good for you, they're bad for you. What do I mean? I'm talking about fucking work, as I'm talking about. That's not good for you, is it? What? It is experience-wise. I don't know what kind of area are we talking about that's it's good for you. What? Strategy-wise, getting it out there in the world, learning about things. About what? About the system itself, the system that's keeping you in place, just so you can, somehow fool yourself into believing you're earning a living or earning a wage. What the fuck is that? A point system. Money is a made-up thing, like a computer game, VR game, point system. That's what money is. It's just numbers. It's not real. So you think you're gonna earn money from people. That's another thing. You think you're gonna earn that, and it's all about earning a means to survive from another human being. Do you think that's right? Do you think that is fair? Or isn't that downright cruel, murderous fucking torture? Burning up days and years of your life, exhausting yourself mentally and physically, straining yourself. Roads and buildings and fucking bars built to keep people in a place, or moving from this place to that place, or staying put in that place. It's all a staying put system. The only movement is the function of keeping the thing working until you end up like one of these roads here. This broken up and smashed up. You've been trodden on for too long. Now I get it. We need people to lay the roads. We need people to build the buildings. Yeah, I get it. We need people to work on technology. We need people to work in the hospitals, fight the fires, the criminals, drive the ambulances. We need that. People to lay the trains, the train tracks. We need that. We need people to do something for each other. We need farmers. Okay, I get all that. But there's a difference when you talk about being a robot in this society, being controlled, manipulated, and pushed around and dragged around like you're worth fucking nothing. And you do it to yourself, mindlessly and aimlessly. So it's not even about having an aim or a goal, just mindlessly, no awareness that you're actually alive. Just as a complete and utter machine. That following the routine, just out, until years and years of your life just pass by. Now that's a fucking waste of life. A waste of damn fucking life. That's what that is, right? You don't deserve that. You deserve to live your life to the full. And if you're not doing anything that's good for yourself naturally, and naturally good for yourself, then you're doing nothing for yourself. If you're not doing things that strengthen you, if you're not doing, it does strengthen you, it's a challenge, it helps you. No, that's bullshit as well. If it doesn't strengthen you, or maintain your own natural, fucking manifestation of what you are, embodiment of mind and body, if it doesn't maintain that and work, at least grow from, if you're going to grow and develop, but grow at least from that, because that's the only way you can grow. You're by your natural position, your natural physical structure in mind and body as well. I'm saying biological and physical. I'm just saying, okay? And you're fucked otherwise. The only way you can do anything good for yourself in life by maintaining, life obviously and health, that only comes from nature. As I keep talking about the Tao, yin and yang of my shadow, and then when you see your shadow, you know you're in the light. Your shadows lead the way. I'm saying the point is, we look down this road. You have to understand it. Only through nature and truth. Only through nature and truth. So the point I'm trying to get across to you, the point I'm trying to put across to you, is you can't waste your life. You can't waste your life. And if you are being forced, enslaved, you want to get less and less out of slavery if possible, less and less, at least doing things that work with you a bit better and your own natural being and existing, and work towards better, as I say, work towards being more free. Now, I'm walking in the burning heat today. It's so fucking hot, but I've just come out purposely for this reason, to get these few words out, because the way I see it is the shit we go through on a daily basis, minutely basis, it's like, it's just not right. And we've got this planet here with the sun blasting down on it. You're lucky if you've got any water to drink. I think, for fuck's sake, come to reality and start respecting your body and mind. So I walk in a representation of that. Right? I've not been out for like long walks recently because the weather, again, is another reason. I'm trying to save energy for other things. Save my energy for other things instead. I'm just saying, nature's the way. Nature's the only way. It's like people, they get religious, certain religious people talk about the only way is through what they believe in, God or Jesus or God, or same thing, right? Ultimately, say the truth will set you free. Ultimately, that's what it is. Ultimately, Not ultimately, finally, the final ultimate answer to it all is truth. Only what is. You can't say something is if it's partially not, if it's maybe not sometimes. It is what is. So you exist in what is the ultimate truth of nature, what allows everything to exist here and be, in your life, in the universe and the planet Earth, just wherever, whenever. And that can only be by ways of nature, natural ways. Two sides to everything, as we know. Two sides to everything. Always two sides. There's yin and yang, as I say. As one, it's called the Tao. Tao in manifestation is ultimate truth in physical representation right here, right now. Not this building that someone's built or something. And they're telling you it's an important building. It's a business or it's a fucking police station or whatever. It's all made up shit. People make. But the truth is the truth. So the only way you can exist healthily, and if you only living can you be if you have health. Don't forget, you live if you've got health. If you want to be healthy, you have to follow the ways of truth. I'm fucking exhausted today, and I know it's not because of my own nature. It's not my own choices in nature. Through force. So we fight for truth and freedom.
Okay, hi. In this video I want to talk about some stuff. And I'm going to sound like I'm rambling and ranting. Sorry for not looking in the lens there also, but I want to talk about some stuff, right? I'm just eating my dinner. I don't want to come across as though I'm ignorant. I want to talk about something. In the work field, in this world, the field of work, and especially what I've experienced in my life, the East and the West being slightly different. East part of the world and the West. That's just the honest truth. I'm not here to criticize. I'm not here to criticize the East and be, like that. I'm talking about what I've experienced. for 18 fucking years of my life. See, I've put up with shit in the West for half my life now, roughly, which were people that came from all around the world, and they're living in the East. Again, I put up with shit from people, again, from all around the world. But oftentimes, someone who is a part of a society is a part of a culture. I don't mean to ignorantly stereotype people. It's just a fact. Notice I said the word most. Not all. When I say most, it's almost more than most. No? Because it's for someone to be totally free and different and unique of their own self, they would have to be separate from that culture, even if they lived in it, in a place where there was that culture, you know. And so, in a system, in a society, it's all about money, work, and jobs, people trying to survive, bring an income in to survive, support their family. That is a culture, and it's from a culture. Anyone who's part of that systematic in slavery is what it is, an abusive type system by default, you know, and just negative by default. Then most people will come off to be nasty, messed up people. People of war. Then you can wear a fancy suit and all this and salute the flag and be orderly. But let's be honest, you're a fucking savage, haven't you? To take something in your head that you would just take someone's life. So anyway, similar thing in the work world, in the society. Each one of us, you could be following a strange kind of indoctrination, some kind of strange kind of mindset where you're in the culture of your own mind world as well. You have to say that someone who is a recluse, who is separate from the world, could also be a victim to their own culture, the culture of themselves within. What is culture? It's the mind and the habits, through actions in our body, the routine, what we do, you know. It's what we fucking do. Okay? That's what culture is. It's not a thing that exists, it's habit. Yeah? Routine, behavior. That a lot of times poisoningly, horribly, sickens the mind and restricts a human being from living, positively living. Now, what do I mean? In this world, I've seen it in the West and I've seen it in the East. But in terms of the working world, I've been in and amongst that in the East. I've been amongst that more than the West. We're talking 7 to 8 years prior leaving the West to even later on, so after leaving the West, after 7 to 8 years of that in the working field, but then to be in the working world in the East, it don't matter what details and what country and all this, I'm not going to go into detail, there's not much point. What jobs were around, what companies I've had dealings with. What matters is the sick fucking minds of people that are in a certain culture. And do you know, culture doesn't just mean ethnic or race and all that. No. It means what the fuck is going on with a certain group of people. Yeah. Like, you can have various different cultures in a country, but the people might look the same, more or less, like very, similar, so ethnically. And so, you got a fucking problem with our culture and all that. Not to say anything about the race, stupidly, all human. But it's about foolish ideas and negative ideas is the thing. I don't come from a place of, East or West. I'm a British person. I don't come from a place of that, to talk in that way. I don't come from a culture. I don't speak the culture of my people, or whatever that's supposed to mean, the culture of my people. I don't fucking know anyone who's my people. I am my fucking person. Da-de-da. And I personally will tell you this. I am free. I'm a slave under pure, oppressive fucking slavery. The threat of my fucking existence, day in, day out. But I'm free, up here and inside. In my cells and atoms of by living, I'm free. There's so many people that are not. There are people that go around who don't trust anyone. There are people that go around and look for the weaknesses in others. There are people out there who look for the weaknesses in others. There are people that are so uneasy in themselves, so lost, so unforgiving towards themselves, towards anything or anyone, so confused, so disheartened, discouraged. The opposite of motivated. They're just, even if they're driven in a fighting way to stomp on the world like an ant, those people are still disgusted. They're filled with disgust. They're filled with, that's what the pride is, the ego. Pride comes before the fall. They are, truly filled with hate, weakness, hopelessness, discomfort. They're twisted. And so everything they see is from that standpoint. How could you find someone who is positive? I mean, truly filled with positivity inside themselves, strength, and the knowing of it, so you'd be naturally calm and not trying to be bold, you're just naturally calm. That's fun. How could you find someone like that who would be so, you're not only focused on fighting the people all the time in one way or another, but also looking for the weaknesses in others. If you're looking for the weaknesses in others, the best thing you can do is look for the weaknesses in yourself. Now, I get it, if you're fighting some fight, if you're literally in a physical confrontation, or in some kind of situation, you might want to look for the weaknesses in others, try to overcome or not be beaten by the opponent. But it becomes a very bad habit when you mistake everything as a weakness. When someone shows you something, it's just a weakness. When someone smiles, you think this person's weak. That's a disgusting attitude. It takes one to know what is. The weakness is within you. When you see everything as weak or something that should be, you competed with, stepped on, pushed around. You know what I mean? Someone who is you're looking at others as though they're not worth anything. Someone like that who's so focused on that, who's so programmed like that, they've programmed themselves, they're rewired themselves basically with that, to look around and to see things by seemingly naturally. They're looking around, it's like, oh, this person's no good, this person's no good, this person's got fear in them, this person's positive and smiling, that person's weak. For someone to be seeing things so naturally, everywhere they go, they've got something negative to say, gossiping behind people's back, looking at someone's face, someone's eyes a certain way. Okay? That kind of person's full of death. That person has no chance in hell of having a better life. Because that kind of a person is always striving to eradicate people from their presence. The chance to learn anything, they shut their senses off just so to, shut everybody down so that they can just hear themselves. They'll judge whatever little perceptions they think they can see of you once or twice and then be like, okay, I know the whole thing now. It's just a perception as well. They don't go any very deeper. They hold themselves in such a position that they're above you or that you are not worth much at all. What happens is these people are just absolutely destroying themselves. I see people destroying themselves all the time. I see people, running away all the time, following the crowd, trying to impress. And also at the same time, trying to fight with everybody. They're trying to impress everybody, and they're trying to fight with everybody. What kind of a fucking... It's a world full of psychological, which leads into the physical, which ends up in physical repercussions and experience. Real bad effects, from the fake world, from the fake mind and the fake ridiculous doings comes a painful to live in physical true world, And they just suffer, these people suffer, and they kind of lost track of what I was saying there. Sorry, it's just so depressing. But that's what it comes from, but they think they've learned. They always think they know so much. And what they're really doing is just ultimately destroying themselves and everything. Because you just destroy, taking away any chance of learning anything, benefiting, any chance of meeting, let's put it this way, circumstances that might be able to help you stand and maintain you in some way as well. Be it physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it. There's forces out there, things that you could benefit if you harness, or be ready to open the door and receive. Someone knocks on the door and they're giving you a gift, and you don't even know. You have to be, with your eyes peeled. They say, always be prepared for the unexpected. Like, your opponent is at his weakest when he thinks he's already won. Right, let's say. Something I've not said for a long time is true. But your opponent is at his weakest, okay? But you are at your weakest when you think you've seen everything. You think that there's nothing. You're at your poorest when you think there's nothing to gain. How about that? You are at your poorest when you think there's nothing to fucking gain in any way, like from people, from the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say, well, what should I expect? It's just hard to picture anything or hope to get something. It's not that. It's to say that you just shut things off in such a way that you outright people, write them off, I should say, as this person's shit. I'm not going to talk to that person. This person's weak. Looking down on things in the world, there's nothing good there. I'm never going to go there, This kind of attitude. I'm not going to read that book. It's crap, Then you fail miserably. Because it's not to say that you have to talk to every person, follow their, live in a certain place or read a certain book. No. But the point is, you can benefit, and you're missing out now. You miss out from the benefits. You miss out from the world of gold, the world of truth, I'm saying, true gold, more than materialistic fake things like gold. But just giving you an example, rough word for this, I'm going to say gold. You miss out on the gold. Because you refuse it. There is gold there. There's goodness to be had in this time of your life. How many people have to work in a job where they're around people who are so negative, so mean, bullying to a degree too, and just nobody understands anyone, or it's like the people that are above you give you shit. It's not really above you; it's just an idea, obviously, not reality. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry if I look tired. I really am so tired, and I'm tired because I waste so much energy and time and years of my days of my life. I'm nearly 42 because I'm forced to do it to survive. I have to be around people who just are just mentally insane. It's very difficult being around people that are mentally insane, trying to stay patient when they're out to attack you constantly. So what I really need is to catch up on sleep. But there are people out there. This is not a rant about me, and this video is not to be taken as a rant about just me. It is me talking about society in general. It's a made-up construct, social construct, okay? And there are people who are out there following the ways of others. They live in fear and they want to be in the place of power. For someone who's like that, someone who always wants to be there, they always want to be in the place of power. They're never there. You're never going to be that thing that you want to have. Never going to become it. Never going to become that thing you want to become unless you become it now. Passionate and honesty. And someone who's not honest and true can't be strong enough to be anything well. And managers and bosses, they fall to the wayside. Companies crumble. Their staff keep getting fired or keep getting changed, pissed off, stressed out. They keep leaving, or the staff will leave themselves, leave the job. Not everybody will put up with that shit. Yes. So you'll have people who are, I can't even think to speak. I'm so tired. I just want to stop this message. But I thought I'd get these few words out now while I am so fucked. I'm going to go to sleep soon. I want to remind everybody to value your life, because there is no position above you. Those who are seeing themselves as above when everything is below them. Okay guys, now what you're going to witness is me falling asleep. I was absolutely exhausted. Now this whole video you're watching is actually a crazy video, because you can see how exhausted I am from the slavery that I'm being put through by my I don't know what to call them, these evil torturous people of the world who put human beings through absolute agony just to try to survive and survive, you know what I mean? And I'm just someone who's trying to do all I can to survive for me and my family. And you can see the martial spirit, the warrior spirit in me, but here you can clearly see that I was out of it. Now I'm giving you a voiceover talk here. This should be in total silence, but I'm just talking you through, just in case this seems really boring for you. You may get a raw edit of this uploaded too, but in a few minutes I'm going to wake up. In a couple of minutes or so I'm going to wake up. You're going to see me gradually come round and realise, shit, I was still recording. So I'm doing this voiceover here for you guys, okay? Now everything I've said up to this point in this video is absolutely, as I see it, totally true, and I'm trying to put out a good message. The world is in dire need of honesty right now, and so many people seem to be really bringing themselves and everybody else down. And we need to come to the fact that this is one natural life that we're living, and we need to be honest with ourselves. But you check this out in a moment. It's kind of funny. Not funny, trust me. I've been exhausted, but recently I've been very, very tired. But I sat there in that chair, and I'm the kind of person that cannot fall asleep sitting in a chair. But I was sitting there, and my neck was uncomfortable. I'm yawning even now while I'm talking to you. But I just fell straight to sleep in that chair, more or less. I conked out, man. I switched off, boy. You can see how fucked off I am in another planet there. But it's good to be home after such a terrible day. Now, here we go. The beast, the warrior is about to wake up for a slight moment. And after I wake up, you'll see that I go straight back off to the land of Nod almost again. So let's see my reaction as I wake up now. Here we go. He's about to come round. Clickety clack, and come on now, Richie. Come on, Richie. We're still watching. The audience is watching. Here we go. Here we go. Check it out. Yep. That's it. Yeah.
It happened.
Sure did. It fucking happened.
It happened.
That's
I
right.
just collapsed. I fell asleep.
Yep.
That's how fucking tired I am. Energize yourself, get enough sleep.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Life's not about work.
Alright.
Money's nothing.
There you go. I said the famous words again. Money is nothing, which most people would not understand. It's just a system that's been put in place to fucking turn a human to this, to turn a human into this fucking cabbage. Almost just fucking. You'd think I was drunk or on drugs or something, wouldn't you? Skinny bastard. But you wouldn't expect me. I'm just saying, you wouldn't expect me to be the martial kung fu warrior I also strive to be. Look at it. It's such a sad thing to see myself so exhausted like this. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll stop talking now and let's put some relaxing, peaceful music on while Richie dreams. For all this kind of dreams, and I'll wake up again in a few moments or so. Society is fucking exhausting. Steer towards nature, maintain health in body and mind. Money is nothing.